knowing me. I like stuff.
Welcome to a new episode of 3FS Live Room. I'm joined here by Adomaa. This is how we go yanko, yeah? Thank you for being here with us today. It was a lovely session that we just recorded. Who is Adomaa? This is a brief interview, just like letting your fans know and letting people who don't know you know who you are.
Adomaa is an Afro jazz singer. Beside that, Adomaa the person, I'm a very quiet, shy, reserved
Are you
person.
quiet and shy?
on most days.
Yeah.
But yeah, Afro jazz singer.
Yeah, oh, that's amazing. I heard your music, it sounds amazing. It is very different. So I read an article where people talk about how it's a different kind of sound. It's not for everybody, it is for people that have good taste in music. But I heard your followers call you called the Adomaniacs.
Yes.
I'm hearing all this Sark Nation, Bimney, something, this and that. Bees. And yours Adomaniacs. That's so cool. Who do you identify? I read up and I heard that you are half Ghanaian,
Half Nigerian.
You're born in Nigeria.
Born in Nigeria, raised in Nigeria.
Wow. How do you because your music sounds so cultural and how you put your jazz influences in it, how do you use where you come from and the countries you've grown up in to mesh into your music?
Well, I'm African and I feel like as an artist it's always important to represent who you are in the music that you're doing. And for me, culturally, I don't think there's much difference between being Nigerian and Ghana. If there's anything, I'll just say Nigeria is a little bit loud. Ghana is a little more cool. But then, there's not much difference. So it's just,
No, right. Yeah, I told
Africa, West Africa.
Yeah, no, that is true. Like I told you before the interview that we have some things in common. Yes, I am half Nigerian, half Ghanaian too. We are like the best of both countries.
Yeah, best of both worlds.
But it's true, the cultures do, they do mix, and they are very similar. So it's nice to see you using that in your music and just actually, representing. There's always, when I'm with Ghanaians, I like to say that I like Nigeria. When I'm in Nigeria, I do that. When the football matches are on, it's a bit touchy. Who are your musical influences?
I grew up listening to a lot of old R&B, jazz, soul, blues, the likes of Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday, Frank Sinatra, who I used to listen to a lot. Modern day times though, I identify a lot with Erykah Badu. I listen to a lot of her music, and Jill Scott as well, Lauryn Hill, and then if you want to bring it to Africa, I listen to Asha and Mira, and in Ghana, tons and tons.
Wow. Oh wow, because I hear a lot of those in your music. Sometimes do you ever go through a time where you think that was I born in the wrong era?
Yeah, I do that. I see that. I shouldn't have been born now. I'm born somewhere.
Because there's one of the songs on your EP. I think it's called Tempo.
Yeah.
It has that feel. I'm such a fan of that time. It has it's really nice and refreshing, and I love the way it's African as well. It's different, and it's nice to see someone doing something different for more people to appreciate. I heard the Bafira mashup that you did. How did you expect the response to that to be? Did you really think it would blow up so well?
No, I didn't think it would blow up at all. Wow. I mean, I'd been doing covers a lot on my phone, but then I just record them and put them on my phone. But I had the idea at some point to start a YouTube channel. I just wanted to start a YouTube, not for anything, just it was one of the things on my checklist I wanted to check before having a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I met a friend. I got to know someone who was a really good filmmaker. And when he discovered I sing and I wanted to start a YouTube channel, he's like, "Oh wait, I have cameras.
Wow.
You have the song,
Perfect.
so I'll just record and you do this." So I went home, did my mix and everything. He recorded. And I put it on YouTube and started my YouTube channel. 2 days later, everybody's talking about something.
Didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming at all.
It's amazing because it shows how talented you are. It's really good. I watched the evolution of GH
music.
That was amazing. I love the way it has 3 parts, and your expressions while the music it brought back, because I was born in the UK, but I grew up in Ghana as well, and I went to school in Nigeria. So hearing the music, how you fused it brought back all the songs from my childhood and everything. It was really and up to date as well. You know, it was.
Thank you so much.
How did you get the inspiration to do all that? How did you know which songs to mesh? Like the creativity is phenomenal.
For this one, I have to give major props to my team and the record label I'm signed with, VI Music. After Bafira mashup, I wanted to do something a lot different, step it up a little bit. But I thought Bafira and Adomaa were, young vibes. I wanted to go back to the true core of what which is presenting very vintage sounds now. And so I thought of doing like a mashup of 2 songs, and one of my members on my team was like, no, how about you try telling a story then bring up that. So we sat down, we threw around a lot of songs. It was such a hectic job picking the songs. It took like a month to pick just the song selection alone. But I have an amazing team, I have to say. So they made it very smooth and easy.
Wow, it was really good, because when I was watching it, I was like, to see how the camera angles were so good and the way that changed and the harmony. Well done. So you won the VGMA's Unsung Artist. That was really good. Congratulations for that. How was it winning? Like, how did you feel? Even coming up to the event, like knowing that you're nominated is already really, like, was it made you nervous? Did you think you'd win? How was the process for you?
One, I didn't think I'd be nominated at all, because I'm very new in the music industry. I've been doing music for just a year, and I felt personally those who get nominated for these things, like they have to get there for like a very long. So I didn't expect to be nominated, but I was very honored to be given that platform. But then even then, with the category of people in the I was like, no, this is definitely not going to happen. It wasn't going to be. So I was really shocked to find out that I actually won it. It was a very surreal moment. It took about 2 days for it to sink fully, because everything just seemed to happen so fast. And that's how it's been from the onset. But it's been an overwhelming feeling, and I'm just very appreciative and grateful that everybody supports the music. That's the dream.
Which is that hard work pays off. And how was the effect of the awards on like your career? Because I know like now we see the BET, everybody's a bit annoyed because the African artists are given their awards backstage and not on the main stage and things like that. So they don't think they can appreciate awards, So how winning this award, how did it help your career or give an impact to your career?
Well, I feel, for me personally, I don't think anything much has changed. I'm still me, I'm still doing the exact same music that I started. But I feel it's giving a lot of exposure, because I've noticed before the winning and now, there's been a lot more exposure. That I've been called for a lot more high profile events, and I've been also very honored to have some really, really prominent artists in Ghana reach out for collaborations. It's
upwards. That's good. It's true. Exposure does count. It's always good. Which artists would you like to collaborate with, like internationally and in Africa?
In Africa, I'm really looking forward to a collaboration with Asha. Yes, definitely. And big dreams, big goals. I'm going to say it here first. I don't think I've said it before. I'm really looking forward to a collaboration with Adele. I don't know how soon that will come.
That'll be a big dream. You're going really fast. In a year you've won Unsung and people are getting to know you. She might pop into Ghana like Ed Sheeran did. Just get her then. Oh, that's really wonderful. Your EP. So I heard you like getting a lot of songs together and you managed to narrow it down to 6 and release an EP. How was the songwriting experience behind it, and how was it just putting the whole EP together? Because it sounds so different. Every song has its own way. Like I was into Traffic, and it's like Traffic was like different. I was like the grooving. Then you have to listen to tempo, and it's so different. How was it putting it all together?
Most of it was drawing from very personal experience. Each and every song on the EP is very personal. So I had to go deep down into some place and put the concept together. A couple of my friends, I wrote some. A couple of my friends I co-wrote with a few people, but then it's a very, very personal, both from coming from looking at my family background and my relationship, even though I don't want to talk about that.
Why tell us?
That and the whole thing about the butterfly cycle and how it relates to my life. It's a very, very personal EP, so I had to really draw from past experiences, and I'm glad it's appreciated. I was like a little nervous about it because I was challenging everything that I see people, especially Ghanaian artists, do, and I didn't think people would appreciate. But the feedback has been amazing.
That's good. So keep being you. Don't be anything else. Yeah. Do you have any advice to give to up and coming artists? Because I know I've seen so much hard work of you come in and it's showing. So what advice would you give to any up and coming artists?
Don't be afraid to be you, and don't be afraid to be different. And the box is boring. Think outside.
Yes, now I'm gonna put you on the spot. I heard you like H.Michael from Parent Trap. Can you give us a little acapella, please?
Okay. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only eyes I see. V is very, very extraordinary. I'll leave it there.
Oh, thank you. Well done. Well, it's amazing to see what you're doing, and I can't wait to see where it's going to take you. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What do you hope, to achieve?
I hope to, impact a lot more people with the music that I'm doing. I've gotten a lot of backlash from people saying you can't make it boring, you should try something different, dance to it. And I just feel like it's puts like it's giving me, it makes me want to challenge myself even more. So I'm looking to, in the next couple of years, to have this genre that I more or less have created to become like a household. The way dancehall is in Ghana right now, just that same effect in Ghana, not just in Ghana, but of course even.
Yeah, that'll be amazing. Like seeing you internationally. Like they should not haters. Do you see them dancing to Adele Hello in the club?
I know.
Come on. But it's a classic tune, So don't mind them. But it's been great having you here. I hope everybody enjoys the performance you did here. You recorded as much as I did. So thank you so much for gracing the stage, and hope to see you soon.